Friends, hello, welcome back. We have the Montreal Canadiens, home of the Montreal Screwjob, home of Brett the Hitman Hart, Shea Weber, Jeff Petrie, and Carey Price and company. Bret Hart. Are we going to, one of these days, a little flashback in the past? Just going to throw a bunch of guys like that on the teams. That wouldn't be a video. Nonetheless, Montreal, we already know this is going to be a tough one because they have 10 bills packed into a goaltender here. But we're looking at what a scout, don't care. Why do I never know this player salary? 78.7. So they got about $3 million in cap space to work with here to these Montreal Canadiens. But let's take a look. That sounded like a sheep. I'm just going to throw it out there. That sounded a lot like a sheep. Oh, we ain't playing that back. If you heard it, you heard it. Oh, anyway, though. Montreal, solid young team here. Got some veteran players as well. You got the Nick Suzuki's of the world, Kaka down the middle. I mean, they are still solid down the middle. The overalls don't do justice from that standard. But, you know, you got the veterans out there like Gallagher, Toffoli as well. Toffoli always plays really well in these sims even as a sniper. I was thinking he was a two-way for some reason because of that. But he's always been a pretty good addition. You know what it was? I think it was, no, it couldn't even been our franchise. I thought we did a franchise with him. That might have been last year, but he played really well. Because I didn't say it could have been our franchise, but that was a no trades franchise. I guess he could have been a free agent. Is he a free agent after this season? No, he's got 4 years left, so I don't know where that, it must have been last season. He might sum up well this year. We'll find out. But Jonathan Drouin, Nick Suzuki, Brendan Gallagher, first line. How do these guys look from a chemistry standpoint? Drouin does not want to be there. So what do we have to work with? Drouin be a second liner. Gallagher and Suzuki. Drouin is the sniper, so I mean, you want the sniper there. This is an interesting team because the 85s across the board, they really make you want to believe. I mean, clearly this team needs a bottom six center, bottom six right wing, but it makes you want to believe. I guess you upgrade the center and Kotka, even though you want to have that guy on your team and you want him to be the future. I guess you could go, you get rid of Kotka, but see, the problem is he's the playmaker of that line. Really, you might get rid of Toffoli. I don't want to put Toffoli on the third line. But looking where this team is, this is an interesting team to go up against. You could just go defense. Petrie's 86, so that's solid. Hey, you could upgrade the defense, though. Still, I don't know what to do with this team. This is one of the first head-scratching teams we've really ran into. Because of how many playmakers, and then Gallagher's confusing me with the two-way forward there as well. We could drop Gallagher to the second line. Now, that could work. We could go Gallagher. We could go Drouin. I wouldn't mind that as a top, bottom or a second line. You get a couple 85s and you pick up the second line center, or maybe you just go to completely new first line. Suzuki, Gallagher, Drouin in the first. You go to Tatar as your sniper. Is that who you want to be sniping down there? Kaka's going to get downgraded. And maybe we go, yeah, I guess we'd say Tatar is going to be the sniper on this line. And we look for the other positions. I'm going to assume neither of these guys really fit up here. Josh Anderson and the boys. He's going to say a big negatory there. Let's take a look. Josh Anderson, man, he fits everywhere on his team now. There you go, Joey. No wonder he's enjoying his time there. Man's got chemistry out the rear end for this team. Kaka's a playmaker. And yes, dang it. We're so not just too many playmakers on this team. I like the idea, though. Suzuki, Gallagher, Drouin, second lining it. And, I mean, that's where they want to be. All three of their roles are the second line. So that's a good place for those guys. Tatar probably wants to be a second liner, though. That's the problem. He does. Again, I'm worried about that goal scoring ability. We go playmaker, power forward. We try to boost that first line. How's Tatar look on the chemistry? Not the greatest. Man, it's better than Drouin's, though. That's for sure. We have to keep somebody up there. I think we try that, though. Center or right wing there. I think we have to try to get a power forward center. And I hate to say it because, you know, we already know where this is going. You go out to the Dubois of the world because that's really all you have to work with here. We'll take a look real quickly at these contracts, though. That's one thing we did not take a peek at. And again, 1.8. Yeah, we have less cap space than I thought. Do I not know what the cap hit is? Oh, it's 81.5. So reason I was thinking it's like 82.5. Is that really what the salary cap is? 81.5? Maybe it didn't get raised because of COVID and it updated. Is that what it was? Okay, so let's take a look. Weber, not bad. I ain't really that upset about the signings they got here as far as contracts minus the goaltender. It's a little expensive. Edmonton's 3.5. Gallagher, again, you know, our solid players minus Josh Anderson, who's getting $5 million a year. We don't really need him, but I like it, though. Power forward, good defensive bottom six guy. Do you need to pay $5 million for a guy like that? That's the problem. Armia does not need to. We might keep him, no. Who else is down here? 1.8 in. Kulak can go. Goaltenders, I'm going to say a nice 10 pills. Oh, we got $4 million in a backup. What in the heck are you doing, Mom? Who puts $15 million in the goalies? Hey, if it works, it works, I guess. That's crazy. I didn't realize they was paying Jake Allen that much. Well, he's gone. That's the first guy going out the door, Jake Allen. We're opening up some cap space and just moving him. There's no reason. I get why they did it. It was Montreal's way of saying, like, oh, we feel kind of, Price hasn't been playing as good as we want him to play. And you know what's funny? I'm not even going to go down the Carey Price route. There is a special spot in Boston Bruins fans' minds and heads for Carey Price. They can't get enough of that guy. I tell you what, I see so much Carey Price slander over the years that they don't stop. This guy can go out there and post like a 950 save percentage one year. He go out there and lose 3 games in a row, though, give up 5 goals a game. They'd be like, yep, that's why you don't pay $10 million a year for a goalie. I guess there's a little bit of a rivalry between fan bases from that standpoint there. I mean, I still feel like you just don't pay a goalie $10 million. That's the problem. But I mean, he really was, where he was. He's 33. It is what it is, and you got to carry a team. To be paid that much, you got to be, trying to do the best you can to carry a team. And again, it's got a lot to do with the team in front of you. Again, we're not going to go down the route. Nope. Who started it? That wasn't me. Jake Allen, you're about to be gone, though, friend. You're going to go to nowhere. Absolutely nobody wants you. Pittsburgh, how would you like Jake Allen? We would like. Yeah, I thought the Smith was pretty nice. You guys wanted to get rid of him for Jake Allen? Sure. League maximum salary cap for Pittsburgh. Okay, they don't want to do that. Anybody else? Vancouver? Yeah, Vancouver. What do you guys got here? Thatcher. I remember when he used to have nasty trade value in this game. $1 bill is all they go up for him, or is all he's getting paid. We'll send him out the door real quickly for Jake Allen. Why not? Open that cap space up. Montreal, why don't you have any? What? They value this team really well. I guess it's Carey Price in that defense. I get it's a solid team up and down. I'm surprised, though, to see that trade meter. That's all the bigger it is. We're going to try second and third Jake Allen for Demko. Trade accepted. See you later. I guess we could have went a little bit lower than that. I don't know. I thought it was a pretty... Oh, he was going to have to overpay a little bit there. That's going to open the cap space up there. And again, I think we got to go... I'd say we got to go power forward, but do we have to? We could go sniper if we wanted to. I wish we should clip this. Somebody should clip this and show it to EA. I think we should probably do it and be responsible here. But I would like, I've seen the latest patch updates or whatever. I'd like EA to fix this right here. If I click on Pierre-Luc Dubois, right stick, the second I hit right trigger, it goes back to the top. Wait a second. Oh, I did not just do that. Quentin Byfield. There, it went to the top right there. Let's say usually it goes right to the top. When you click on a player, it goes back to the top when you're trying to right trigger through players. They could fix that when you click on it, it goes to the right area. I'd very much appreciate that. Nonetheless, power forwards, Blake the Snake Wheeler, Gabriel Landeskog, Evander Kane's a power forward. Evander, you're getting paid like $9 million a year, though. 9.5 for Jamie Benn, $7 million there for... Maybe we go a little cheaper on the power forward, more expensive on the center. It might be easier, though, to get the cheaper center here, I think. How's Kachuk look? He doesn't fit here, and it's going to bring us back to the top. Stone wants to be a first liner here, though. Stone's getting paid so much money, though. Yeah, $9 million. We can't afford that. We'll just go down the list to see what they got to say here. Fourth line there. Bottom 6 for Dubois. Third line for Kane. Bottom 6, for Jamie Benn. Timo Meyer says, how about line 3? Getzlaf wants to be the first line. Again, another guy getting paid $6 billion. Mantha wants to be first line, literally $6 million. Kevin the Show Hayes, I don't even know if they call him that. Ready for him with the show, though, baby. Penalty kill, not going to happen. Forward line 3, love it. Forward line 4. Does anybody want to be a first liner on this team? No, they don't. Oh, Nick Ritchie. No, we can't pay Nick Ritchie an 82 overall for the first line. Oh, you're going to do it. We learned that it is so important, though, in that last sim we did. Chemistry kills. Maybe we still go after Nick Ritchie, but then we have to massively upgrade in another area. Well, we still have to tar. Nick Ritchie. And he's cheaper. Why doesn't anybody else want to be here? Come on, coach. Going to use what they're going to do, or the hand we're being dealt, I guess, here. 9.3, Kachuk. None of these guys want to play here. Or they do. They don't really have a choice, but they don't want to play on a first line. That's a problem. Mantha does. Mantha might be the only option, I guess, if we wanted to get a bona fide guy. I just feel like we trade for Mantha so much. We're going to try Mantha. We have to. We don't really have a choice at this point. We have to get a guy that's going to fit on this line. And that's going to put us over the cap hit real quickly here. So let's see what we can do to make that better. Kodka's got that trade value. I could ship him out the door. Montreal would not be very happy. Montreal fans, I should say, would not be very happy. Josh Anderson has no trade value. They want him. Man, the thing is, he's a power forward in that bottom 6. He has to go, though. We really don't have a choice. See you later, Josh Anderson. It was nice getting your, point per game. Is he still doing that over there for these guys? What was we getting in return? I got to give a first round pick. Manta. First for Manta, Josh Anderson. Send it, baby. They're going to say that's not going to happen. That is not a big deal. We're going to make a big splash here. We're going to get rid of Kotka. Don't at me. I am really ready to get rid of Kotka. Did we do that? I mean, hey, Montreal, who am I kidding? We was a little iffy on trading away Kotka. At the end of the day, though, I mean, they was talking about shipping him out the door. Trading him for Pierre-Luc Dubois. We was, at least. I think a lot of Montreal fans are going to be like that. It's not going to happen. You better try again. It was like, you thought. That ain't working. All right, so let's take a look. We're going to go big here on the playmakers. So, again, we got some cap space, I hope. Nathan Nasty Nate wants to be a first liner. We always try to trade for Nasty Nate, and they never want to do it. We're trying it one more time. Nasty Nate, the franchise player. Going to Montreal. Oh, how much money is Nasty Nate getting paid? We're $2 million over the cap. Okay, we're not going for Nasty Nate. Sorry, Nathan. We really want to have you on the team, but it's not going to work, I guess. It's going to have to, though, because everybody else is really expensive, and you have a nice contract. I think we tried Jonathan Huberdeau last time, too, and it was like, nope, that's not going to happen. Entry-level deal. Jack the Show Hughes. We got a couple shows out here today, apparently. None of them the big. 658-784. Nope, that is not the old song. Jonathan Marsh. Oh man, we are just, the cap's killing us. I think we gotta try it. We gotta try Nathan MacKinnon, man. We gotta give somebody a try here and just see if something sticks. Kotka's gone. See you later, pal. Maybe we should try to get them to retain some salary. Edmondson, yeah. See you later. No, we gotta keep him, I think. We can get rid of Mete, though. Mete. I think it's Mete. I called him Victor Meat last year in our rebuild, and you guys like that one. Yeah, we go there. No, maybe we done polling. I don't know if polling's going to count towards the cap, though. For Leak Will, I don't know where to go. $3 million. D-Man, 80 overall. He's gone. We're going to try to open up that space there and see if we can make this work. We are just pushing buttons today. Send it, baby. They are like good freaking joke. We might be able to make the defense we have work. I mean, we got Carey Price back there. If we can pick up a legendary player like Nasty Nate, I mean, we're talking before it's happening, and clearly they ain't biting, and they probably won't bite. They never do bite, even for 2 firsts. Yeah, we can't afford it. Dang it, Nate. Come on, man. We try it every time. Nobody wants Kotka for Nasty Nate. I mean, the elite would be cheaper. We can't go that direction either. Again, it filtered by price instead of overall for some freaking reason there. I don't know. We got to go cheaper than 6 million, 6.5. See, Dylan Larkin. Dang, Dylan Larkin's at 88 overall in this game. I did not realize that. Good for him. 7 there for Matthew Barzal. A little cheaper. Does he want to be on the first line? He does. Okay, we'll try Matthew Barzal. Nice. 7, though. Barzy. It's paying you that money. I know, New York. Good answer. But he'd be the first line center. That would be nice. He can win some draws too. Man, he's at 85 on the draws. Really? I didn't realize he was that good of a centerman. I know he is usually pretty stingy with the faceoffs in this game. So we'll go there. And they might take this one straight up because EA logic. And we're going to get rid of you. And we're going to send this bad boy. New York would be over the 45 skidder organization limit. That is just a problem you're going to have to deal with, my friends. Let's see. Cheapest player you got. That's the wrong direction. We want cheap, not that expensive kind of cheap, though. We're like cheap. There you go. Send it. Like cheap. Oh, no. Oh, no. New York. I mean, first you let Tavares walk. I mean, actually, Tavares chose to walk. But, man. I can't believe they just did that. That was kind of rude. I don't know what to say. Thanks for Matthew Barzal, I guess. Barzy, first liner. Druin. Let's see that chemistry, though. Oh, yeah. That looks real nice. Was it Tatar in the first line before? Is that who we had there? I think so. And we had... Was it you and you? One of these guys got to be a center, right? Probably not. That was a bold shot. Oh, no. We wanted to put Manta on that first line right there. Oh, yeah. It's a +5. Oh, baby. I like that. Was it worth it? Abso-freaking-lutely. Okay, now where? +3 on the bottom 2, guys. That's nice to have too. Look at these guys. Victor Mete We were just talking about this guy. I don't know the last time I seen a D-man with max chemistry. Starting to like this coach after all. Shea Weber's not a big fan of him, but everybody else loves him. I don't want to put Edmondson in there. What if we put Petrie first line? What's Petrie's chemistry looking like? Decent. So I think we can try, again, we have to try one more defenseman at least. I'd like two, but it's going to be hard to come across. We really can't afford to go any lower than 83, and the options clearly limited. Dustin Buffalo, again, we want to avoid him in these franchises because he really shouldn't even be in the game. Vatanen's out there, but he's an offensive defenseman, I think. Yeah, and he does not want to play here everywhere. Char, on the other hand, fits everywhere, so that's not a bad option, even at 43. Entry-level deal. Yeah, let's start with Char. Why not? Make the most of it. Hopefully his overall doesn't drop too much throughout the year. So Char, the 84. And as far as the defense is concerned, again, Edmondson's got some trade value on him. How about that? So do a couple of these other guys. Who was the other guy that was playing defense? Him, right? Is you and you. So you're not playing? Are you on the bench, pal there, Romanov? You must be. He's got some trade value to him still, too. We might be able to get a little bit more for him than what we're giving up here. I'll go by overall. Somebody's really low on the overall meter here. Kulak, see you later, pal. Maybe Kulak's the guy playing defense. What's his chemistry look like? Nah, it's not him. Oh, wait, that's Forbes. No, that's defense. He could be playing down there. No, not for 79 overall. He's not going to be, though. Let me tell you what, he gone. We're going to pick up Big Z for him and see what we can do here. We're going to go Big Z and, I don't know, Montreal second. Why not? Sure, send it. Washington will be over the league max. Get out of here, Montreal. You're that tight for cap? Jeez. We can't afford. You know you can't. You know we can't. Who else we got? We can't retain salary. There's no way. It's not going to happen. Who else can we send their way? Fleury can go, but Fleury, I kind of liked him a little bit. See you later, Fleury. So much I liked you. You're already gone. We're getting something else, though. After we take a look at some other defensemen on this team. See if they got anybody else out here. 83 for $4 million. Ooh, Orlov. Orlov. Would that be a nice addition? Orlov or even Schultz. Nah, Schultz is an offensive defenseman, right? Yeah, we can't go two, can we? I mean, we could. 85, 89. How's he look? He doesn't fit anywhere. No, we can't. Char fits everywhere, and Orlov does too. Oh, we're picking up Orlov. How we're going to make this one work? Over the 50 skater organization limit. Oh, that's the only problem? Sure, we'll make it work. I think we got a little bit more of a problem than that. And it features the cap. So we got 1, 2. Edmondson would be 3. He's $3 million. Edmondson's one we have to get rid of, though. We don't need to keep him. I like the bottom line we had there. If we move Edmondson, I'm just afraid that we're spinning circles doing that. I think we'll try Kulak. And we'll stop right there. Who in the heck are... Oh, I thought I seen $2 million there. We'll stop right there. And Montreal will be over the maximum salary cap. That is a problem to have. How much are we over by? This is going to be toting her up. I don't know if it's possible. I guess it has to be possible. Chara? Oh, he has no contract. Let's try Orlov instead there. Orlov, let's get on up here. We're going to need to send a lot their way because of Orlov's salary retention and how tight they are against the cap. Trade is approved by the league. We're just going to send it. They said, good joke. I mean, the second round pick wasn't really offering too much. That'd be a solid pickup for those players right there. We're going to try a third and a fourth because we're feeling generous. And they're going to say third I'd reject because of their cap situation. So here's the problem. How much can we offer to get them to eat that? We're going to try a second and a third. And they're going to say no. It's going to cost more than a second and a third to retain that salary. We know how the salary works in this game. We're just going to throw first out there just because EA logic. Whatever. Take it. And they're still not going to do it. I don't really intend to use these first anyway. And just to get this trade to work, we'll send them and say, you know what, let's make it work. What I try to, again, we try not to use the 2025s, 2026s. But in a case like this where they'd obviously accept this in real life, if somebody offered a first just to take that Chara contract, I mean, we'll try to make it work. They're not going to do it, though. They're really not. Okay, so we can't make that work. That's unfortunate because I wanted to. Let's try this straight up. Fleury, a second for Chara. And that is too much that we were getting. That's always went back on this trade in the first place. Saying we'll try a second as well. A second, Chara for a second. Why are we even doing this second? Let's just go straight up. Apples for apples. So we don't need to offer you no extra draft pick. We'll go second of Washington for Chara and Fleury. They're not going to take that. That's all right, though. We'll try to make this work here. We'll go third. How do you guys feel about a nice third round pick? Well, third round action and a fourth. They said hard pass. I keep thinking we're the ones getting the trade players or draft picks traded, so I'm so used to just piling on the draft picks like not a big deal. We'll throw in the fourth. They're gonna say trade reject. Come on, that is more than fair. A 1 year rent. Oh, okay, Washington. I was gonna say this is why you guys won't want to Stanley Cup, but it's happened, so I ain't gonna say that. We're gonna send a third. There you go. Trade accepted. Big Z, welcome to the team. Happy to have you, pal. Where we're gonna go to edit these lines. I should improve one of the lines. We're gonna need one more defenseman though. One more to really fill things out. See, I didn't want to move him. That was one of the guys with the good chemistry, but it is what it is. We'll just move guys around, substitute you here. Oh, let's go +3 at 2. Big Z, can you +3 any lines? Nothing but the fourth. Oh, he played everywhere. Oh, he does. Nobody else does, though, in this team, apparently. That's unfortunate. I really thought that would +3 one of these lines. I guess it wasn't quite there. You put Chart and Petrie together, and you pick up a top liner, and you put Edmondson and Mete there. Kulak won't work, so Kulak's going to have to go. That's going to be our last defenseman to move here. All right, we back. We never actually left in this video, but we recorded part of this video yesterday evening, and now we're recording the final part of this in the morning. I always wonder, I guess I'll figure out when we edit this how it sounds when we break a video up like that. I feel like there's days where I'm a little bit quiet, and there's days a little bit louder, depending on the day. I don't know. It just happens sometimes. I really don't know how to explain it. But, I guess higher energy levels, I don't know. I like the mornings though. So usually, you know what's weird? Completely random thing. I never realized it at the time, but I used to always record videos early in the morning. And I would notice a substantial difference in the morning compared to doing it at, when I'd be up for like 3 or 4 hours or, got back from work or something. I'd come back and like, oh, I am clearly a little bit quieter there. Which, logically makes sense. Just woke up, pal. But here we go. I think we're ready to go. We got one more defender to look for. And again, it is a tight one here. Defense. We got to go cheap on the contract. Did we hit the contract? I feel like we hit the contract. Yeah, 1.5 is still too low. I tried 2 million. I know the options were very limited yesterday. Yes, indeed. Vatanen, we just picked up Chara. I don't think Vatanen wanted to be on this team, right? He couldn't fit anywhere. Yeah, no fit anywhere. Hey, we went the right direction. Neither is Adam Fox. Heiskanen fits, but he's so expensive. That would be an addition. Does Montreal need Heiskanen? I feel like this is a team. If we're going to go big on a player, we still need to consider offense, right? As much as it would be nice to get a guy like Heiskanen, we do have a pretty solid defense, all things considered here. We do have Barzell, Mantha, Petrie. Yeah, we don't even have the trade value even if we wanted a guy like Heiskanen, so we won't even bother with Heiskanen. We'll go back here. I think we're going to have to up the trade... or not trade value, but the contract value a little bit. We don't really have a choice. Or we can get onto an 82. No, because see, we want to get that top line guy if we can. That's tough. We have to stay at 83, I think. We have to hold our ground on that one. And we'll just up the contract to about 3 million and just hope something pops up here. Yeah, we got a few more options. 1 or 2 maybe. Chara, Big Z. Gustafson's out there. That's another offense. No, he's two-way. Okay, two-way. Penalty killing doesn't fit though. Pyong, same story. Fox, we already know. Heiskanen, no. Makar, these are trade values that are too high. Still not there. We're going to run into an issue here, I believe. A serious issue with this defense. I think we got to do it, though, don't you? I mean, we don't have a choice. You got to upgrade this defense. 85 plus contracts under 5 million. We're going to look again. 85 range would be nice. Ekholm, how do you feel about being on this team, pal? He says, yeah, buddy, sign me up. All right, Aki's 3.75 relatively friendly deal as well. That's going to put us 2 points well over the cap. So we'll look at defense here again. Who we're going to move. Petrie stays. Weber stays. They want Romanov. They can have him. That's fine. It's not playing anyway. Edmonton's 3.5 is what's really killing us here. He is a third liner now. But, man, if we move our other Kulak back down there, it's Kulak, right? That's who we had up there. Can Kulak play in the bottom unit? Is it going to show from here? Maybe. He could. We had him there, I think. I like the +3 range. He would +3 down there. And we'd get rid of Edmondson. What's the big difference in him and Edmondson? Edmondson, 86, 88, 88 on the defensive stats there. Not much of a passer, not much of a shot. Is what it is. He's a low overall. You expect it. And Kulak is 80. He's really not that big of a drop-off there, honestly. I think we can try to run it. We're going to try to run Kulak. We're going to drop Edmondson for the substantial upgrade on defense. And that's actually going to be enough right there, really. I guess Romanov's got that trade value. Maybe we drop Edmondson, or not Edmondson, Romanov. And we try... Actually, where's that put us on the cap? Under the cap. All right, perfect. Cool. We don't really need to keep Romanov, though. But we're just not going to give him away for fun either if we don't have to. But let's take a look here. Anywhere else we can go? Olek could be out the door. I don't know if he counts toward the cap or not. It'd be nice to add another player to drop the cap some. Give us a little bit of freedom here. Try to make some things work. Olek's about to be gone. We're going to have to edit the AHL rosters, I guess. And we'll add a second-round pick of Montreal for Ekholm. They want to get rid of him. That should be an easy trade, right? Yeah, send it. Too easy. Love it. Go to roster moves. Again, Ekholm coming to this team. I want to say we're in good shape here. They're going to, again, make us edit these lines. I don't want to do it from here if I don't have to. Man, the chemistry's getting me, man. You gotta have the good chemistry. The +5 on that first line is beautiful, though. And technically, we could still go bottom line center, it looks like. We do need to get that, I think. That looks like a priority, actually. But we're going to drop you. Or not drop anybody because he wasn't here. Ekholm, Petrie. Hey, no defense. That is not good. Better be a left defenseman. He is. Okay. Ekholm, substituting all lines. That +3s. That doesn't matter. We're going to put him there with Weber. So Weber, Chara, Petrie, and Ekholm at top 4. It's beautiful. Kulak and Mete at a +3 on that bottom unit. I think that can work. Again, we do have to find a center, I think, here. Does Denault fit there? No, he doesn't want to be the center down there. You know why? Because he's a freaking... No, he's a two-way forward. It's Foley at the sniper there. I am concerned about that Foley down there. We got to get a center, I think. It doesn't look like Jake Evans is going to be the answer here. Got a lot of depth over here at center in Montreal. But you get that 4th unit, though. And again, we're not going to be picky here. It's just the bottom 4 guy here, or bottom 3 guy, we should say. Cheaper contract, ideally, and it needs to be a center. Can you not? I don't think you can you? You can't filter by center. At least I don't think so. I feel like we've tried that before, and you have to filter by every forward. Am I wrong for that? What's the position thing you can't do if it isn't center? We're going to look real quick. I swear they don't let you do it. Position, defense, goalie, all position. Yeah, you can't. That's what I thought. For whatever reason, you can't filter by center in this game. Now we're going to have to reset this, right? Yeah, thank you. Good call. Beautiful. At least we experimented, though. Got that taken care of. We know that's a fact, and we're just kind of running it out there. All right, so let's take a look here. We're going to go, what did we say, 80 overall around there? Yeah, look up. Okay, 81, sick, short, why not? Okay, fine. We're doing it now because we clicked a little too far. Why not? Okay, so let's take a look here. Again, everybody's under $1 million. We do need to find a center. We'll start with Stutzla. That's a little expensive. He doesn't want to be here anyway. Forward line 4, Hedo, welcome. It's Hedo, right? I think that's how you say his name. Hedo. That's what I'm calling him. Sounds nice to me. We're going to call him Philip instead. So, Philip, he's got the trade value. How's it look from a face-off perspective? 73. Oh, beautiful. That's just about what our other guy could do. Not win draws. But he does look solid defensively. We'll keep looking here just in case because he can't win face-offs. Nolan Patrick still has trade value. A little expensive there. Galchenyuk's a free agent. What we got to pay for him for? He doesn't figure anyway. Not as a playmaker. That's it. That's everybody. So, yeah, it's going to be, it looks like the Hedo show here. He's a two-way guy, right? Yeah, perfect. So, we'll go over to Philip, and we'll send somebody back to the Rangers here. Probably might as well send that center back, right? Do you have trade value? Maybe. Apparently not. Doesn't look like it. Where you at, pal? Oh, he doesn't even play center naturally. Okay, 6. So we're going to go to... That's probably why he's got like a 15 on face-offs. That would make a lot of sense. So we'll go down to... I can't even remember his name. I just knew he was a 76 overall. 76. Evans. I was thinking Jordan Evans. That ain't Jordan Evans. Who in the heck is Jordan Evans? Dang it. Is that a basketball player? Is that an ex-Bearcat? Jordan Evans. I have to look at it. I'm not going to remember. I have to look at it. He's like, yeah, you're going to remember that 30 minutes later when you're out of this video. Jordan, that has to be what that is. Mike Evans be the football player. Jordan Evans. That name's familiar as freaking can be. I don't know who that is, though. Jordan Evans. Might be. Could be. We're going to go Montreal second. It's not enough still. That's okay. Again, we're going to try to keep some of these picks. We still have next year's first. And the year after that's first. So we got some first rounds to work with. Really quite a few because we made that nasty Nate. That Matthew Barzell wanted to make that nasty Nate trade. That Matthew Barzell trade worked. Trade rejected right there still. I like that though. Being able to keep the future picks here, even though they might not hold a lot of value because they're going to be picking like 25th, 26th because of, you know, how good they're going to be. Nonetheless, I mean, in this year particularly, they're going to be picking 32nd. Wink, wink, smiley face. We're going to go to... I don't know why that felt kind of cringe, but it is what it is. You know, let's go, baby. The 4th line in it. And they're going to -1 net. I love when the chemistry says -1. You know it. Okay, then. So we're talking Barzal, Manta, Tatar, Druin, Suzuki, Gallagher. I like the combo there. And then Frolik, Denault, Toffoli. On defense, again, Weber, Ekholm, Chara, Petrie. We got one of the best goalies we've had in net in any of these sims so far in Carey Price. As far as these special teams are concerned, Gallagher, Manta, Druin, Weber. I like that there. Tatar, Suzuki. Why is there nobody playing defense on this one? Somebody's got to do it. Weber will put, I don't want to put Petrie there. We could put Petrie there. Just the defensive defenseman thing concerns me. We'll try Ekholm there on that second unit with Tatar, Frolik, Suzuki. And then we want down there Suzuki. I want to make sure we're not missing somebody on this unit. See, no. It's easy to overlook somebody. Gallagher, Manta, Toffoli, good. And is Corey Perry still playing? Where in the heck's he at on this team? Drew and Tatar, Frolik. Is he on the fourth line? Do we have to get another? Oh, no. He is on a fourth line. No wonder. Gosh dang it. We got to get another center, I think. Or not center, fourth liner. No, we can put Armia there. Two-way forward. Yeah, buddy. Sign me up. See ya later. Corey Perry. There we go. Better. Now I really like what I see in this bottom six. 80s across the board. Some two-way players down there. It's exactly what we want to see. Minus Lehkonen, who's also... They just have snipers at the rear end on this team. How they're going to play, we'll see. Again, Corey Perry down there. Or Corey Perry. Carey Price in net. Thatcher Demko now the backup because we traded goalies because, again, it was expensive for backup. Well, there's no reason to pay that much to Jake Allen, who wasn't going to get a lot of starts. So we went that direction there. Penalty kill. Frolik, Denault, Weber, Petrie, Shore, Ito, Gallagher looks great. Let's get this game going. Now let's see how these boys play. How ambitious are we feeling today? We're going to go end of December. Let's knock out the end of 2020. I was going to say, why are we ending 2020? This hockey season, this season in general, it's just been so weird. It's like 2020. Clearly 2021 when this season started. Why are we in 2020? That's right. 3-4 is not the way I want to see Montreal starting a preseason. That is ugly. So is a 7-2 spanking by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Better turn things around here, fellas. There's a W. 2 in a row. Pittsburgh, LA. Can we beat Pittsburgh again? There's some defense. 1-0. Montreal playing a little bit better. 5-1 after a complete stomping by the Toronto Maple Leafs to start the season. This team has not lost up until the Buffalo Sabres came to town. Thankfully, that losing streak ended at just 1-0. That is important. Washington, sit down. Tampa, tough team to play. Gonna get stomped. Gonna win one half of that back-to-back. Filipino and company coming back to town. If I'm not saying his name right, I'll tell you what, there's gonna be some interesting comments. It's all right though. You know, you gotta learn how to say it right. I don't think we've ever actually went down the Hito route on YouTube before though. So I've always said, I do appreciate when you guys explain the proper name pronunciations for some of these guys. I've not watched as much hockey this year. Just have not had time. We got bedtimes over here, fellas. Watch her on the weekend or don't watch too much at all, I guess. Here we go. What do we got? December? Yeah. Ottawa, W, thanks for playing. Ottawa, L, thanks for playing. 18-10. Team is still in second place. Toronto currently in first. So that was a tough team we played there in the first game of the season. And that was a potent team as well. You know, Montreal, a new team that was kind of getting their footing underneath them, if you will, per se. Toronto, on the other hand, when you got those big fish out there, those boys were ready to swim. Toronto, or Montreal, is still second place right behind Toronto. 26-12, though. Looking promising. Matthew Barzal looking like a good addition. He doesn't really know what the back of the net looks like, but he's a point per game player. You can't go wrong with that right there. 36-39, just under point per game technically, but I like it. Manta, 20 goals, decent. I don't want to look at this screen like looking at the edit line screen. A little bit easier there, because I do think this will be a team where we should be able to swap a player or two out if we have to. Not on that first line. It's kind of where it is, and it's good though, because that first line's nice. 23 or 33 points out of Tatar. Barzal again, 436. And then 34 out of Manta. Everybody positive players there. Druin -4. Suzuki +3. Gallagher +3. So Druin struggling on this line. 18 points. 28 for Suzuki. 30 for Gallagher. Yeah, so Druin is clearly the issue on this line. And he's one of those guys. You get rid of Jonathan Druin, and that's it. Because you have to. He's a sniper. We can't afford to put him on a lower line there. 22 points out of Frolik, looking great. Denault, same story. Toffoli, great. Yeah, I like the way the bottom six is playing. It's really just Jonathan Druin right now. Do we let him try to right the ship here and get to the trade deadline and then trade him potentially? Maybe. Is he not playing power? He's playing power play minutes, right? Yeah, he is. And he's currently, where's the contract? $5 million. See, that's gonna give us a lot of options. You get rid of Druin, you got a couple first seasons laying around there. A potential to up the chemistry as well, and overall, we bring it up too. I feel like the scheme fit just means it went from the beginning of the year where it didn't feel like it meant much to it just means so much more now. And we're seeing he doesn't really fit too well on his team, and he's just not playing as well. Two-way, power, playmaker, sniper. I mean, even if we get one guy that really likes playing in that second line, that could, do wonders for this team. On defense, Ekholm, +10. Weber, +7. Chara, Big Z, -4. Concerned a little bit. Mete, beautiful. Look at that bottom two guys right there. +16, +15. You'll love to see it. Chara, 8, you're just going to have to put up with it. He's still an 84, isn't he? Yeah, so that's good. And he's on a cheap deal, so we kind of have to tolerate what Chara does. How is a Carey Price doing in that? Demko's doing 900. Carey's doing 905. See, that's what I mean by the goalies in this game. 905 out of 90 overall. So Carey Price is struggling, and this team is dominating. There's going to come a point in time in this season where Carey Price catches fire, and he plays really well. This team could get pretty nasty pretty quickly here. Again, I'm going to say we just played to the deadline. Pending anything bad happens, we're going to take this bad boy to the deadline. And at that point in time, we're just going to go out and probably find the best available option for Jonathan Drouin if he cannot go out there and fix things. We did not look at the power play or the penalty kill. Good YouTuber here, baby. It's all right. We're killing it. We'll look at it at the deadline. We'll be fine. Again, I don't know if we want to move it. The problem is, we look at it, we can change some players up. We can't really acquire any further players. We're kind of tied down there. First place, though, holding it down. These Montreal Canadiens, I'm telling you, when Carey starts to carry, this team's going to be pretty filthy here. 2-1 W, 5-1, 6-3. Some low-scoring games. Then you run into the Blue Jackets, who do not know what the back of the net looks like. They're playing better this year, though. I got to give them some better credit. The defense has been struggling for the Blue Jackets this year. It feels like, and see, this is what I've always, mentioned about what makes a good coach. The Blue Jackets are always, they get on a stretch in the second half. And it's always something a good coach would do, is he'll get his team together by the second half and he'll start playing better hockey. So, you hold your hopes up there for those Blue Jackets if you don't like the way they're playing right now. Give them time to piece things together. I know we're getting deeper in a season where they got to start hitting that win streak at some point now if they're going to have any aspirations of playoffs. But here we go. Matthew Barzal now 61 points on a season, 16 goals. Still not a goal scorer. Doesn't matter. This guy's been killing it on that line. Tatar, 18 goals. I mean, 16 is not bad. He's on pace for about 22 or so. So that's not horrible. We're actually not upset about that at all. 26, 22. And 52 points out of Mantha. Drouin still the -9. Clearly the what do you want to call it? The hole in that line. Still -9. He's got to go. 29 points. Fewest points by a wide margin. Everybody else, again, I think they're looking solid across the board. Chara, I don't know how he's doing. It doesn't matter. -2, a little bit of an improvement. We're going to leave it as is there. Petrie playing solid. We're going to go and try to make it a splash here. We got 5 million or so, maybe even 6. He'll work with a sniper on that second line. Drouin's got to go. That's the wrong button. We're going to go sniper. And again, we got, we got a little bit of cap space because Drouin's got 5.5 mil sitting there on the books. So we're going to try, about 6? We might even be able to make 7 work. We'll try to make 7 work. Because I know we have a little bit of space as is. It's going to be the one move we make. Who can we reel in here is the big question. We're going to start with Gensel, maybe. I'd like to go really big fish shopping, but I don't think we can afford it. He does say second line. That's nice. Udro, Seshnikov. Patrick Lane wants to be a second liner, but that trade value doesn't. Look at those goals, though. 26 of them playing like an absolute freaking beauty out there. We're going back to Yelena. I don't think we can afford that. Gensel's probably the one we're going to have to look at. And Tatar's there. Junior, we're getting out of the 85. So I'm going to upgrade. If we're going to play this game, we're going to upgrade. What's Julian's trade value? It's not really that bad. I think we try it. We swing for the fences with Patrick Laine. You talk about a goal scorer for the boys. I would love to add him, I think. We're going to try Patrick Laine. Drouin's going to go. And, yeah, cap space is there. That's beautiful. Who else is going to go to make this work? Going to go players or we're going to go draft picks? We're going to add Brock. They say we'd like to have Brock, and we're going to add, obviously, a first-round pick, something Columbus also wants for Patrick Laine. Blue Jackets. Okay, we're not going to add Brock. Sorry, Brock, you're not part of the deal. I know you wanted to be a Blue Jacket. It's just not going to happen. 1 first. That's not going to happen. We're going to try no fourth. We're running out of seconds. One thing we have traded this year has been them second-round picks. Maybe not the first, but the seconds have been wheeled and dealed. Trade rejected still. Not a fan. I understand. It's Patrick freaking Laine. You only had to give up PLD for him. How's PLD been doing now since that trade? I know he started out solid, right? Send it. Trade rejected. Okay, we're getting Patrick Laine. I hope you know that, Columbus. We'll send all the draft picks in the world because I'm a biased Blue Jacket fan and I just love to send them to you. We might get 4 first-round draft picks up for Patrick Laine, and they're not going to bite. I don't really know what else to do besides that. EA's just saying it's not going to happen. Trade blocks. Come on, EA. Talk to me. 4 first. 4 first for Patrick Laine. Man might not even stay. That's upsetting. We're going to have to go somewhere else. Gonna have to go somewhere else. You know, like Andrei Seshnikov, who also does not fit here. We're going to look, actually, Laine, 4 million. No, we have to. I was going to say we can go a little bit higher in the contract, but I don't know if we can afford that. Laine fits. Udreau kind of. DeBrincat kind of. Gensel's the other option. Again, how's he look this season? 13 goals, 33 assists. Not a goal scorer, but he's been playing well. 89, 90, and 89. We'll try Gensel a lot here. A little bit of a downgrade from Patrick Laine, but an upgrade from Johnny D here, I should say, to say the very least. They're not going to take that outright, of course. So we're going to add a draft pick in there. Let's just give them 1 first for the fun of it. There you go, Pittsburgh. Have a nice day. Thanks for playing. We just gifted you that first-round pick, maybe. I don't know. Gensel's a pretty solid player. I don't know if I want to say that. I kind of want to take it back now. Drew in a first for Gensel, I'd say it's a pretty nice deal. I just hope he fits on this line here enough to boost that chemistry just slightly. And he doesn't. That's unfortunate. But I said he's a second liner. That looks all like a first to me. He +5 that first line. That'd be a nice addition here. But that first line's playing great. We ain't going to mess with it. We'll put Gensel in there. We are going to add him to the power play, though. That's going to be a big addition for that unit there, I think. What are you, right wing? Left wing? Center? Keep guessing. You'll get it. There you go. We got her. We good here. I don't know why we had... Oh, it's power play. I don't know why I had forwards playing on the power play, or penalty kill, but that'd be nice. Armia, no. Center, Gensel. Again, we're just clicking everything. Eventually, I'll pop up. There you go, Gensel. Come on down. Welcome to the squad, fella. Tatar, Toffoli. We're going to get rid of Tatar. Toffoli, I mean, whatever. We'll put Petrie there. My mistake for not catching that earlier. Now we should be good. What is this? The extras. Who is he? Where was he? 3-on-3? Center it? All right, cool. Sure. Gensel would love to play there. Glad to have him on the specialty unit there. Gensel. We're gonna put, yeah, that's good there. I'm going to put him on the first unit, though. Perfect. We're ready to go. Let's end this season. Montreal poised for a playoff run. The big addition of Jake Gensel at the trade deadline. Will that be enough to catapult this team into a Stanley Cup? This is already a team, top of their division, looking bright. Can they hold it? At top of the division, by the way, that features Boston, Tampa Bay, and the Toronto Maple Leafs. We're going to be a conservative seller because YOLO. There you go. Sim it up, baby. New York and Detroit. Back-to-back, he's going to get 3 of 4 points in that series there. Not bad. Heading into the Rangers-Pittsburgh series, they're going to lose a couple of those. Want to end this season hot if we can. Actually, you know what? Let's cool down a little bit for a week or two, and let's have Carey Price catch fire at about, I don't know, the 26th. That'd be great. You know, catch fire for a month and a half then. Throughout playoffs. Montreal, again, poised to make the playoffs. You're looking to be on about a 50-win season. As long as things don't fall apart here to end the season. Or looking kind of bleh, falling apart here to end the season. They're still holding first place, though. A little bit of a weaker division. There it is. Falling to second place. The Sabres! What are they doing up there? Back to first, baby. Big game against Toronto. And the Canadiens are going to get it. And they're going to lose game 1 to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Beautiful. Nice. Love to see it. Kind of. Not really. A little upset by that. 52, 27, and 3. Barzal, 82 points on a season. A great season. 70 out of Tatar. Mantha, 69. Who's the -2? Suzuki, Gallagher. I forget where they was at before. Right around there. So it was pretty close to even, I think, to end the season that line was. Which is all right. 18 by 41 for Jake Gensel. I want to see how Carey Price played. Carey, 908 still. You know what I mean, man? You get even at a 90 overall goalie. You hit 908. It just seems to be the go-to in this game. Is that 907 to 911 range. Montreal, 107. Buffalo, 105. This is going to be an absolute slugfest. Holy smokes. Please, Buffalo beat Tampa. I don't even know if I want to play Buffalo, though. 3.26 goals for per game. Everybody's scoring goals in 3.27, 3.39 goal scoring parade out of these fellas. 2.91 goals against for the Canadiens, though. Again, the power play's been stellar. 20%. We'll take that. 70. Oh, okay then. 77 on the penalty kill. Let's take a look at that before we jump into this series. I knew we should have looked at it earlier. Good GM, though. Good coach. We just wait till the playoffs to start shaking things up. Whoops. It's all good. Penalty kill. Denot, Frolik. Where are we struggling here, fellas? I liked what I'm seeing. Look at that 90 on the face-off draws. I don't want to take Denot out of that position. You want the man that's going to win the draws out there. How's he looking? Is he struggling? 47 giveaways, 50 takeaway. Nah, he looks pretty good to me. How about Frolik? What's going on here, Frolik? You want to talk to me? 47 by 46, not horrible. 21 block shots. Again, I don't mind it. Weber's got to play up there. Petrie, probably same story. I mean, that's our top, two defensemen. Is the second unit going out there and beating up on those guys? 41 by 35. Definitely could be better on Hito's end there. How's he looking from a face-off perspective? Draws. I think it's in 51. Yeah, 51% there. Gallagher, 47 by 70. He's been a defensive freaking juggernaut. What am I missing here? Who in the heck is struggling? Big Z? Big Z can go off the unit. I know he was struggling throughout the season here. We're going to take him off. And we're going to put you as a -1 to end of the season, I think I've seen still. We're going to try putting Mete there just to see how things go. I don't know what to say. I'm impressed by the statistics of these guys for the way that they're still struggling. Again, Hito, even, the guy's winning face-off draws. Where else do you go with that? I mean, I don't want to put Barzal or Suzuki there. I think we're just going to ride it out. How's the penalty killing a 3-man look? Petrie, Weber, Hito, Ekholm. I mean, that looks good to me. We're going to try to ride this out this way. Toronto, I mean, we know what they got. Matthews, Marner, Tavares, they stomped on us to start the season. Will they be the team that stomps on us to end the season? Here we go. Game 2, Toronto. What you guys got? Big fat L for the Leafs. You'll love to see a 1-1 series is tied. Toronto game number 3 in Toronto. 3-1 W. Montreal starting to pick up a little bit of momentum here. Maybe there's that penalty kill switch up there. Holding the Leafs down to just 2 goals again. And that's it. Done in 5 are the Toronto Maple Leafs. Montreal headed to the second round to face the... yes, as feared, Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa Bay, though, we know the story. This one should be exciting. Here we go. I'm saying it early. Tampa, you're done in 4. That's it. Don't even bother showing up. Done in 4, fellas. Sit down, Tampa. What do I tell you? What? Okay, fine. 5 games is cool too, Tampa. That's fine. Not a big deal. Game 4. Tampa says, yeah, we'll lose 7-3 that one. I'm a big fan of that. Here we go. Got 3 tries to win 1 game against the almighty Tampa Bay Lightning. And the Montreal Canadiens are going to clean house on the Tampa Bay Lightning in just 5 games. Pittsburgh is coming up next. Another tough team for these Montreal Canadiens. Looks like Pittsburgh 2 straight times going to 7. Am I seeing that right there? Some tough matchups for them. We'll see if they can handle these Montreal Canadiens. Game 1, not so much. Game 2, same story. Montreal is cruising through playoffs right now. Can they keep it up? Sit down, Pittsburgh, in Game 3. There's a shutout for Tristan Jarry. I was trying to think of their goalie back there. Montreal going to lose that one. They're going to lose game number 5 as well. Pittsburgh trying to mount the comeback in Pittsburgh. Can they complete it? No. That is the answer, plain and simple there. Here we go, Stanley Cup Finals. We got the Montreal Canadiens and the Anaheim Ducks. Oh, man. Montreal has got to like their chances here. John Gibson has to be having a Vezina-like season. Perry's not even there anymore. Getzlaf's got to be coming back to his youth a little bit here. And there's an overtime winner in game number 1. Montreal still cruising. Starting to taste it, fellas. Our first Stanley Cup win in quite some time here. A 2-0 series lead, and Anaheim is just gonna sneeze all over that one. That doesn't even make sense. We're using it, though. Raquel and Sam Steele picking up some goals. Montreal coming back, though, fellas. To Foley and Lehkonen. Here we go. Third period. Oh, okay. Cool. Thanks for playing, I guess. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Martin Jones, I didn't know you played forward. Congrats, man. You scored on a goaltender. That's a goalie goal. Anaheim's gonna win that one. Anaheim coming back. 2-1 series. Montreal is still ahead in this one, though. You like to see that. And here we go. Game number 4. Gotta win this one, I think. You don't want to split the series. Don't give these guys life. Please and thank you. Period 1 done. Tatar, goal. What do we got after 2? A goal fest. Petrie. Chara, the defenseman, getting involved in this one. Jones again. Sam Steele again. Here we go. Third period. Montreal, 1-goal lead. Just got to hold on to his little insurance, actually. I'll take some insurance. Matthew Barzal, the big addition of the season. Proving why that addition was oh so important. Montreal's defense, Carey Price, they just need to clamp things down from here or add a little insurance. That's fine too. Frolik with the goal on John Gibson. Montreal is poised to win game number 4. And they're going to go up in this series 3-1 against the Anaheim Ducks and find themselves just 1 game shy of winning the Stanley Cup. Here we go. Home game 2. You love it. You want to win that Stanley Cup in front of, dare I say, the C word, the home crowd. But here we go. It's coming back, though. Slowly but surely, we're getting to that point of getting some fans back in the stands. 0-0 after 1. Here we go. Period 2. Montreal's going to jump ahead. Jake Gensel, the big trade deadline edition. Sam Steele is having himself a postseason. At least the Stanley Cup Finals. This guy's been all over the place. Can he carry? And I mean carry Anaheim, though, to a victory here. Power play comes up empty-handed for the Ducks. Montreal trying to get some insurance here, and nothing going. 7 minutes left. Shooting from the blue line's not going to, or red line's not going to get you anywhere, fellas. There's a goal there by Tatar again. Another one for him. Tatar having a great postseason as well, it appears. Montreal finds themselves up by 2 goals with just 2 minutes left. The Montreal, wait for it, Canadiens are your Stanley Cup champions. The rebuild has completed and finally taking home the Stanley Cup. I do want to see if Gibson took home that Vezina. They didn't bring home any hardware, it looks like, over here in Montreal. It doesn't matter. We brought home the one that matters. The Stanley Cup. Here we go. Hellebuck got the Vezina. Rask got the Jennings. Okay, then. Cassidy with the Jack Adams. Franklin Jago and Couturier. Draisaitl, Ovechkin with the Richard, and Art Ross. Draisaitl just tore it up this season. That's going to wrap things up for this video, though, guys. As always, if you enjoyed it, I'd appreciate you consider subscribing, liking the video. You never have to. And guess for watching. We'll see you next time.